How are you feeling ahead of Friday's Cup quarter final?
Yeah, really good. It's looking forward to a Friday night game. I think it's been a few seasons since we've had one of those, and especially against St Mirren as well. There's always a good turnout for us. Looking forward to it.
What would it mean to get another trip to Hampden?
It'd mean a lot. I've only been there once. It's the only thing that kind of needs ticked off for me personally. It's that the occasion last time against Celtic was a really enjoyable one, and one that we've been close to a few times, and it's never happened since. So yeah, it'd mean a lot. It's
something that, as a Scottish footballer, you always grow up dreaming of wanting to do, isn't it? Playing Hampden.
I think that there've been a few occasions against Aberdeen that were just about there, and my experience last time against Celtic, it was just so different to anything that I'd had before, playing at Hampden in front of so many people, and doing really well as well. We're unfortunate not to get something from the game, so yeah, it'd be great to get there.
You were at the club when Kilmarnock won the tournament, but you haven't played first team. Tell us about that situation at that point.
Well, I was out on loan, so I remember listening to the semi-final. My game at Brecon got called off, so I was in the car back home when we played there, so I listened to that on the radio, and then the final, all the young lads were at the game, so that was a great experience. We didn't get to partake in any of the celebrations, but just being there, it meant so much to the club.
Would you have expected a final appearance for yourself in the intervening years?
I wouldn't say I expect to. We probably, in the years that followed, we've had a few good years, and probably under Steve Clark and with Derek, our performances throughout the season probably merited more of a cup run, but we just couldn't get it done. So you can never expect to get there, but I feel kind of disappointed that we haven't taken advantage of a few of the games.
What was it like sitting that day watching Kelly win it?
I remember the start. Sissoko's square pass, and then Cammy saving one early doors, and as the game went on, you just kind of felt that it was going to be our day. Celtic missed chances, and we were actually in the corner, the left corner in which they scored. The ball was put in, so it was a really special day.
In the build up to a quarter final like this, do you and the squad generally get a sort of heightened sense of what, in one sense, pressure to go and deliver, but of what you can achieve as well? Does it feel different?
I don't think so. I think you still feel so early in the season to be playing a game to be reaching a semi-final of a tournament. You feel that the season's only just started, so in a way that's probably a good thing that you're not thinking about it too much. But I don't think there's any heightened pressure just now. It's another home game which you want, and we've got a good record here against St Mirren, so we're positive about it.
What it might do is maybe consolidate. Stuart was sitting there saying he believes you're performing at a high level. It sort of would reinforce that if you get to a landmark thing like that, surely.
Yeah, I think our performances this season have been very good. We probably should have more points on the board than what we've got, and winning Friday night would probably be the next step in our progress under the new manager. It's been I feel like it's been a pretty solid start, and we just need to start turning the draws into wins.
People always sort of talk about St Mirren and how difficult they are to play against it and get results against. Why do you think they are?
I just think they're really well set up. They're well organised. They've got players that know the league, a manager that knows the league, and yeah, it's just that. I think United, with our last result away at St Mirren last year, the games have been pretty close, and we've managed to nick the games here, but probably similar to us, just well organised and hard to break down.
As a sort of player yourself, now into your 30s and stuff, when you look towards the sort of tail end of your career, is it one that you don't want to look back on with any regret, in that you maybe had these chances to claim more silverware, get more days out, like you mentioned, for others to remember, for fans to remember forever? Is that a driving force for you now that you're sort of one of the more experienced members of the squad?
Oh, definitely. You know that time's ticking. You won't get as many chances, and I think every manager, it's almost cliche, but every manager that gets the job, they talk about that not many players get a chance to win trophies, and especially a club like Kilmarnock. I've experienced it once, winning the championship, but to have a cup run get to a final and to win another trophy. A cup trophy would be the icing the cake for me.
For a club like Kelly as well, obviously it's synonymous with the club. You've seen other clubs your size, be there and done it and won it. Is that what makes it itch to scratch for this club? Because you mentioned so many good managers have came and gone, and there's not been that level of success to show for a club like Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Should there be more?
I think there should be, but you can never guarantee anything. I think we need to look at St Johnson just a few years ago. We can take a lot from that, and it's also, I think, in the last few years, especially, we've luck of the draw as well comes into it a bit. Not making excuses, but we seem to get the Old Firm quite a few early on, and just the Dundee United at home, St Mirren at home. It's the home games you want, and if you can miss the Old Firm in the early stages, then anything can happen. And it would just be we need to take care of St Mirren first, and then deal with